Looks like I'm live. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone, how are you? Good evening or good morning where you're watching this video. I am 30 minutes late because of my computer. I'm going nuts here. Thank you guys for your patience. I really appreciate it. I said, okay, this will be only a 1 hour live maximum, and now 30 minutes I'm late. Oh my goodness. But I really thank you so much to all of you who are here, and for your amazing comments and your likes and shares, your subscriptions, your memberships. Shout out to my members. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. It is so dear to me. And that you appreciate my work, appreciate my words, my view, and I'm so happy that I see people thinking similar that I am thinking, and that's my mission, and that's the whole purpose of this channel since day one. Because with my mission, I really want to have and start with a group of people who are really open-minded, critical thinkers, and good people by heart, kind and empathetic and helpful and knowledgeable, and in all levels high quality. And this way we can achieve a greater success in society and help this world to become a better place. That's my mission of this channel and nothing else. And so I'm so happy. That's why I'm seeing so many great individuals and community on my channel, high quality, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you so much for this. Hey, hi Ria again. Thank you so much. You're the best. Yeah, again, coming to what I just said, based on the mission of my channel, and if you are not subscriber and you just saw this video, and I'm seeing so many people discovering my channel, I'm so happy about that. Stick around, subscribe, because people who know me and for some time on my channel, they know I'm going crazy and talking about two main topics, and I keep warning people about it for years, and I have many videos about it. And these two things, besides these type of psychological and sociological analysis of and mental health, physical health, emotional health types of cases, or in general, like any topic, it doesn't have to be murder cases, but in murder cases it's like so, like, duh, so obvious, like in your face, right? But also in general topics that I cover, where I see things, I'm like, this is just nuts, and this has the psychological background, and I will prove it to you, I will show it to you. Those types of videos are absolutely, in my opinion, important, and I have many videos about, get this, fake spirituality. And let me open right now, make this slideshow where did this go? Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god, where did this go? Hold on. Oh goodness, just give me a sec. Where did this go? Just give me one moment. Is this hiding somewhere? Oh my God, I swear to God, like what on earth is happening here? Why can I not? What is this? Usually when I'm mad, I talk in German. Das gibt's doch überhaupt gar nicht. Oh. I cannot believe this. Where did it just go? I think it's hiding somewhere in the back. Like, what? No. I can't. What on earth is happening here? Where is the control? It's literally disappeared. Oh my God, like actually what is happening right now? Das gibt's doch überhaupt gar nicht. Das gibt's doch nicht. Okay, it's just, I don't even know what is happening right now. So, okay, I'm actually going nuts right now. I have absolutely no idea what is happening right now. Oh, thank you, Ria. You're the best. Thank you so much. It's just completely like frozen. But I'm still live, so I'm just going to go for it. This is just unbelievable. Like, what on earth is happening here? Seriously, like. Ugh. Da bist du ja. Da bist du ja. My God. Alright. So here we go. There you go. fake spirituality, like the Lori Vallow and Dumble case, and fake psychologists who are cuckoo, like this dude. And this is the fake spirituality. So I will have focus on two main problems, and I have several videos on my channel. Fake spirituality. Let's just stop this crap out of here. Oh my god, like, actually, what's going on? Okay, I have absolutely no idea why my computer is doing this. In any case, I have on my channel, on my videos, so many videos covering fake spirituality, and the case of Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell are absolutely maniac, and everything I say or said in my past videos about fake spirituality, like tarot channels, astrology channels, are exactly like these Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. Everything about it is 100% the exact same message what they are doing. And so the second thing is, I paid a lot of attention and had a lot of videos on my channel about not trusting psychologists, and there are so many cases, murder cases, literally with people on background of psychology. Right as the Karen Reed trial almost was closing to the end, it was brand new information about this girl here, who is a psychology PhD, clinical psychology PhD student, who is murdering a newborn and harming the twin, 6 weeks old. And she has a YouTube channel. Get that. I mean, I will cover this, because and what about this dude here, right? This guy has a background of psychology, murdering his own son. And guess what? I figured out about this dude, why he's doing it, with a simple look. 2 times. Look. This guy has father issues. Full stop. And I will prove that to you. And I'm going crazy with these things. So that's why, stay tuned, stick around. I will have fake spirituality and fake psychologists, and you must be very, very, very cautious about people with psychology, social worker, what have you, titles. There are, almost all of them have deep childhood issues, childhood wounds. How else can you explain that girl harming a newborn, murdering a newborn and harming the other twin brother? How else do you describe a father killing his own son? These are deep wounded childhood issues, and majority of them, and I keep proving this to you in my videos, you have to be very cautious. As well as on YouTube, there is like a dude who has all these like social worker whatever titles, and is doing narcissistic parents videos. Be cautious of that. That person has severe childhood trauma, childhood issues, and doing all these videos and like throwing up almost toxicity and like deep fire into the bone of people, with actually trying to heal, and many people look up to YouTubers and what have you, but you have to be, as I keep saying in my videos, don't believe in anything, not even me. As I keep saying, please, please, please do your own research, come up to your own conclusion, do your own research, and not seeing these types of YouTubers be like somehow sort of guru or what have you, because oftentimes, I love saying this quote from Einstein, which I paraphrase, and it says, question everything in life. And that's exactly what it is. Every scientist do that. Every scientist's job is question everything from left and right, from top to bottom, and then come to do experiments and then come to a conclusion, the theory, right? A scientist's job is to smash a theory and to see first, try to disprove or prove the theory, and then it comes to another theory. And that requires a lot of brain work, a lot of experiences and knowledge, and that's why I'm keep teaching this in my videos, because it's so important when we are living in a society and just this kind of, and I will do another video on that, how we are just keep like locking ourselves in like an awe of some people, putting them on somehow pedestal. I mean, I'm telling you, this girl apparently had a YouTube channel. Hi everyone, my name is this and that. She is a murderer, and she is a PhD student of clinical psychology. I mean, guys, I'm just getting nuts here. Okay, let's move on from this crap. And then, oh my god, I don't even want to see you anymore. You just, oh my god. Let's remove these dudes. Let's remove them. Okay, you gotta get out of here. I want to remove you. Okay, here we go. Now let's move on to the real stuff, okay? So let's start with him. Having all this rant, face reading is very important. Exactly, 100%. So, and for everyone who's here, hi, how are you guys? Thanks for being here. So, to be very honest with you, I haven't done much of the notes. I have like a page of notes here, but I think that, you know, as I said in the title of the video, is science versus Commonwealth. This sets of doctors and the pathology expert, right, forensic pathology expert. And for all those who don't know me, my PhD is molecular pathology and obviously cancer research, but in the department of molecular pathology. So I myself have watched 2 autopsies, one from a male and one from a female. Totally separate cases, totally separate scenarios, and it was a wild experience, let me tell you that. I wanted to look at, because let me tell you this, that's why pathology for me is just, if I would have been an MD, I would have wanted to be a pathologist, full stop. Like, I love pathology, and I did a lot of histology, looking in the microscope, analyzing the you know, the cancer and what have you. But and the basement, that's just pretty creepy, I know, but listen, in the basement of my institute, and that's in Germany. In the basement of the institute, it's the Pathology Institute, and my department was molecular pathology. So in the basement was a morgue. Like, I don't know what else to say. It just was a morgue. It was like a freezing rooms, and it was just the dead people were in there. They were just transported inside the, you know, inside the building. And in the elevator, when you just go up and down, it was only 3 stores, but the elevator there was, when you just go one stair up, there was like a dead person, of course covered, but in the elevator with you. So I don't know. Sometimes, of course, we work pretty late hours, like 12 a.m., 10 a.m., etc. I mean, 10 p.m., 12 a.m., what have you. And then sometimes, and our -80 freezers are also in the basement. So, and also the ice machine and some stuff like that, like the ultra deep freezers are in the basement too. And so sometimes when it's just super late and there's pretty much nobody in the institute, you have to go downstairs to get your frozen materials. And sometimes you get a little bit creeped out. And sometimes they're just like these, the caskets come in, and then you just see, and they're like this baby caskets. Ugh, it's just, anyway. So I asked my assistant pathologists to see, like, friends obviously, and I just like, can I also take a look? And you can ask, whenever you want. You can just go and tell them, and they say yes, and then you can go and watch it. So I wanted to watch a female and male, and then my very, very, very first autopsy that I watched was a female, but with severe cancer and diseases, and it's like a lot of diseases. And so she was in a very, very, very bad shape. So that was a kind of wild experience for me from all levels. I mean, it was quite like shocking for me. So and then the second one, the male was an older, like both were like about 50, like 50, and the gentleman was like, I don't know, a little bit old, like older, like I would say 65 or something. And so, and that was just, and from the outside you couldn't see anything, but the women, she was more like whoa, from the outside too, inside, yeah, and the outside. And then the male gentleman, he had nothing from the outside, and apparently he was a cardiology based on I think so I think he died from stroke, I think, also from, and then we looked into the heart, and the heart was like this size and had a lot of cables in it. So he was a heart disease patient already. So we had to figure out, was the aneurysm, I mean the where the stroke that came from, like the so aneurysm came from, was it from the veins and the in the bottom, or was it the veins in the top? So, and what is so interesting was that his face, he was smiling. He had a smile in his face. When sometimes you see and hear about people, like dead people, like smiling, I saw it. He was smiling. It's just interesting. So that's why I put here underneath the topic right here. So when I'm doing these videos, I dive in sometimes on my own experiences, own knowledge. And so whenever you have a specific question that I can answer you from my knowledge or experiences, you can put them in the super chat, and I will happy to answer to you, because I can go off and I just want to narrow it down. And when you have like questions that I can share from my experience and knowledge, I would be happy to do that. Okay, so yeah. So this man here, I don't know his name. So for me, obviously he has had a lot of experience, and ultra. I think was he German? I think it was German. This is very good. I think he was German. I don't know, because his speaking was German, and so I think he had a unbelievable experience as well. But for me, it was a little hard to listen to him. Like I almost felt like my heart, my breathing is stopping when I was hearing him speak. So I barely was able to listen to him. I quieted quite down, so then I didn't have to hear the deep breathing. So it was really hard for me to listen to him. And with the yeah, in German we say a word, but I'm not sure the English word for that. But yeah, in any case, it was hard for me to watch. But in any case, what he described was so important that exactly like Dr. Russell. And what I found it so great that it literally, his words 100% matched Dr. Russell's word, and his word 100% matched to the physicists, the mechanical engineers' words. So that was so important in my opinion, and I took the notes on that because the 100% word for word matching was so like boom in the face if they paid attention. So for example, like when let me tell you when what he said matched 100% what Dr. Russell said, is that this was minutes to an hour before death. This was 100% identical sentence. And that proves it was totally scientific, medical, like terminology that they use in their reports. Minutes to an hour death. And also, wait, that was also exactly, I just realized now, the exact words of that other lady from that forensic pathologist from the prosecution. She said the exact same word. So now all three said this sentence, minutes to an hour before death. Absolutely, 100%. So great. And then the second thing he said that matched the mechanical engineers was, he said about when they were asked when they will fall, when John would have fall to the grass or dirt, would that cause this injury in the back? He said no. And then they asked, what about when there's snow? And here they said it would dampen the force even more so. It would dampen the force even more so. And that was also identical with him and the mechanical engineers. So that's, I do hope that the jury had paid attention to that, because these were identical sentences which have power. It's powerful, and I hope that they paid attention to that. Then yeah, and this doctor also, attests to the dog bites. Obviously, it's pretty obvious that's a dog bite. So I think there's no question that this, after this and last time's hearing, that there is absolutely no question that this was a dog bite, and absolutely 100% not caused by a car. I mean, this was literally like science versus Commonwealth, because it's just like, it's even more so ridiculous to even ask these questions. For example, Lali literally, like, I mean, how this literally became crazy when Lali asked to Dr. Wolf. Let me pull him up here. To Dr. Wolf here. No. Like, to him, and he's a physicist, right? He's like an engineer, a physicist. So, and Lali says, Dr. Wolf, did you know that the defendant said, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him? He's like, uh, it's just, and did you notice that there was a DNA found, like the identical match to John O'Keefe's DNA? I mean, you can just take the blood and just smear it there, and there you have it. I mean, I don't understand. Like, it's just so ridiculous. It's like they are playing so like dumb, not playing, but they believe that the other side is so dumb. Like, if you already, the defense has kind of proven that there's some sort of manipulation, right, with the tail light, and now you say, did you notice that the tail light DNA was identical to John O'Keefe? Like, oh, come on, man. I mean, literally, come on. You had possession of all the blood, right? I mean, you can just smear all over it and you just get it. People just don't understand how the DNA works. Like, people get DNA out from, I don't know, from million years ago, like a bone from million years ago. Like, what are we even talking about here? And he was like, no, because that's not a question to ask to him. If so, ask to the vice president, but not this dude, because this dude has nothing to do with it. He's literally dealing with force. I mean, like physics. So, did you know, he said, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. And he's like, so, I was like, this is getting pathetic at this point from Lali. Like, what? So you don't have any other, like, intelligent question anymore? What has this person to do with the I hit him words? I mean, which is not even true, proven that this was even the case, that she ever said that. Oh my God. So, yes, and also important was that the doctor, the forensic pathologist, another matching, word for word matching, was with him and with the vice president. And with the I mean, I love this guy. It's just so like, remind me of my collaboration times with in Harvard, like with all the companies and stuff. So he was just amazing. Like, oh my God, so high quality company it looks like. In any case, he was just really, 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 really good. And so, in his words, 100% matched again for the second time with the forensic pathologist, saying the abrasion is superficial, right? It's superficial, and it is caused by same force, same direction, same severity. There you have it. That's it. I mean, the abbreviation we are talking about on his arm, which the prosecution says it was caused by, car hit him and then he's swirling around and then he falls. I mean, he actually smashed that theory like right there, and his explanation was phenomenal for the jury as well, because he just simplified it so nice and in such a way that was easy to followed, and he was extremely articulate and simplified it, and it was just great. And he obviously said, like, arm force not enough to more to the body so far over. Exactly. So didn't I also say, like, when the body, the arm is 10 pounds, so if you just hit this versus you hit from the chest, from the source, from the center of the body, you have much more force to just like fly over. But the arm is not enough to have you like fly over. It's just not possible because the force is not enough. That's his words. The force is not enough. Exactly. So, and then he said from the abbreviation, which at this point we only have in his arm, nowhere else beside the head trauma. Let's talk about this in a second. But with the arm, there's nothing else. Here and here, there's nothing else. And here, yeah. So in the arm, it is just like, it drives me crazy because if they never saw a car or have any logic, like how can they make so stupid, super ultra dumb theories, right? Because why? Because they do this because it was a cover-up job and they thought they can get away with it. That's why it is so flawful. Exactly, totally with flaw. Why? Because they were always get away with it. They thought they can get away with it because that's why it's so floppy. That's why it makes zero sense. That's why if Karen Reed, as I keep saying it, if she didn't have the funds, if she didn't have the resources, as she says, then she would not be able to do it, and she would be able to jail even with a case full of flaw. She would not have been able to prove it. But all of these people are super expensive, and she just pours the money in and to just is able to put these cases, like smash these cases with actual scientists and show what is it like. And so even if we were all be saying, if she haven't had this resources as she said, then we would have sitting here and we would just bang our heads and saying, oh my God, are you not seeing this? This is nuts. But now we can just say exactly, and the defense literally disprove a lot of theories here, and there's no question in my mind that the jury is just like can't wait, in my opinion, hopefully that's the case, to just cannot wait to just literally stop this nonsense. Like, just like, this is just like beyond bizarre, and just how did I even get involved in this? So let me just do the end result and go home, because this is just unbelievable. And so in any case, the whole defense scientist group of scientists really disproved a lot of things, and I liked it a lot. Yes, and the last thing I said, what I found, and last thing I want to say is that, actually I have two more things, but let's put the last in the last. But this last, once before the last, is what I found interesting in the arguments section of that trial without the jury, the argument section, where the Commonwealth argued about the consciousness of guilt argument, right, from the Commonwealth, the consciousness of guilt actions by Karen Reed. So they wanted to have that in there, and the judge said, prove it to me, tell me, argue this to me. And they argued it, and then it turned into Yannetti. For some reason, Yannetti was agreeable to everything, even though the things that I said, no, don't agree with this, don't agree with this. But he was just so agreeing with everything. Maybe he was just so confident, but I honestly think he just put a little bit her in risk. Because they insisted of putting this, like she had what thing I found it pretty dangerous is that, was she the initiator of chain of events that would cause all of this to happen? And that's a pretty dangerous deal there, because actually, you know what, I maybe I should stop talking. Do you know why? And that brings me to the last things I want to talk about. Because somehow, think of the Johnny Depp case, right? This came to my mind today when I saw Aaron and Paul. I was looking at, and then for me, I will have a after this case. I decided to do it after the case, and I will tell you why. I noticed, and now I can be 100,000,000% be sure that what kind of family dynamic the O'Keefes had in their home, and these two, and the whole dynamic of the family, okay? And so I can, between the two, can 100% guarantee you what kind of relationship they have and what kind of things they are doing. And so I wanted to talk about this in the beginning of this video when something interesting happened at the arguments. And then when I looked at Paul and I took some screenshots, and then I was like a light bulb hit something in my brain. And I said, whoa, he is literally playing the camera, and also his face, they watch the videos. I'm telling you, they watch the videos and they act accordingly to, they sit in front of the jury, not us. We can talk the crap out of these cases. They, at the end of the day, are sitting right across the jury, straight up. When we, looking straight up to them, get this, and see their facial expression. Do you understand what I'm saying? What about the jury looking at the facial expression? We literally said in the beginning, facial expression is everything. Literally, Ria said that too. Right? Facial expression is everything. It is everything. And then I'm like, oh, she will walk out free, and then, my friend, I will do a video about this. No more affecting the jury, because these videos helping them. Because whatever we're discussing here, I can tell you they're watching it. They are watching it. They are even watching their own videos. I'm telling you. I guarantee you they watch their own, how they look, how they did, how they this, how they that, because that's what narcissists do. I cannot say that they are not, I mean, I have a theory, but of course, from what we are seeing, not Paul, but you know what I'm saying. So they are watching this, and that's why it is so dangerous to talk about these details before the jury, because what happened in Johnny Depp case, Johnny Depp Amber Heard, the media was blooming like crazy, the YouTube, all of this, and that makes me so sick to see in Karen Reed's case, in this brutal John O'Keefe's murder case, that I literally over the weekend saw so many brand new channels with like making jokes, mixing funny gifts and stuff. Like, guys, like, it's just crazy. And so that's why what happened in Johnny Depp, the media was just so like crazy alerted on all levels that there was no way the jury didn't hear anything. It's not possible. It's just not possible. They go home, They come back. They have the, what was that? The Memorial Day weekend. Hello? I mean, it's just not, it's not possible. When the media all over the internet, everyone is talking about this. So we have to be very cautious, in my mind, just what we are saying, and that's why it's better for me to shut up right now, because it's just, I don't want them to just poison the jury by giving them a lot of hints and these and that. So you know what I mean? It's, I don't know, but this literally like a light bulb. I realized, wait a minute, it's not about Karen, his hate about Karen. He is playing the cameras and straight up the jury. But because his facial expression are so bold and so particular and so untimely. Whatever he's doing, he in the beginning, no. Yes, currently, yes. Since a week, I'm telling you, he does that purposefully. He knows exactly how to face and this facial expression, exactly when who's speaking what. I realized it, and that's so sickening. Sickening. So that's my take. I don't even know what time is it. Okay, just few more minutes and I will be just answering, like talk with in the chit chat. Oh my god, Kristen is here. Hi Kristen. Oh my goodness, we missed you. Let's see. I think he had COPD. Yes, yeah, COPD is a little bit different. The COPD is like this. That's COPD. He didn't have COPD. His lungs were so full. He was just like this harsh. I don't know how to say it in English, but his lungs were quite full. So, yeah, this was not COPD. Hi Ria. Hi Kirsten. Oh my goodness. I mean well, not we. I was like, we. Ria, did anyone catch the phone expert saying Karen Reed phone location data and other stuff was changed in April? Like, really, they had the phone since January 29th. I don't know, guys. I mean, how can they at this point even can say that she manipulated anything? Since the minute she was, since 6 a.m. she was just like done. Everything was under their control. What are we even talking about? It's just so ridiculous. Yannetti scared me. Yannetti, exactly. Today I didn't like Yannetti. Oh, I was just telling to you, and I think I overspoke. So I was telling that when the Commonwealth had the argument of the consciousness of guilt, and then the judge said, argue this with me, and she did a good job in arguing that, and I was like, ugh. And then when there was Yannetti's turn, oh my God, it was just so weak. So weak. He couldn't even convince me. And then the judge said, I'm sorry. She literally said, that was so funny. She literally said, the Commonwealth's argument was stronger than expected. This was just like so funny. Oh my God. The Commonwealth's argument was stronger than expected. So she was right. I mean, he even couldn't convince me. So the judge was like, oh no, 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 no. Yannetti, come on. And then the judge said, yeah, that's in, and that's not good. That's not good. I mean, the stuff that they put in there, and Ginetti was like, yeah, sure, 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 sure. And I think he put some quite danger in there. Let me tell you that. Okay, again, I want to shut up. Okay, I don't. Okay, okay. Because this is the part where I should maybe not talking about. Okay, because as I just mentioned, that's why I just want to stop there. But I want to say one thing too. Yeah, something. Did you guys notice at the end, very end? I think Jackson was pissed at something. Pissed at judge or something. He was not even looking at her face when he answered her question. I was like, whoa, something happened. I don't know. I didn't catch it, but like what happened, why he was like pissed. But I think he was maybe pissed off the stuff they're putting in there. I'm not sure. So we will see. Ria, well, I'm also, thank you for asking. I'm worried about too, oh my God. Kirsten says, yes, reading between the lines. Ria says, I think they did a lot on her phone, honestly. I know there are a lot of apps that you can fake emails, text messages. I don't believe the Higgins text with Karen Reed. No, I believe it. She did it. I don't think. Do you, Kristen says, me neither. Do you really think that the text message was Higgins is fake? Is that what you're saying? Kirsten says, seriously seduce Higgins when you have John. Makes no sense to me at all. Oh my God. Where did that come from? So you guys are saying, if that was true, that this was not even accurate, the defense would have been doing a completely different questioning of the witness. They didn't deny it. They were just like, what about this? What about that? They didn't say anything like smashing that. They didn't even denying that. So that's why I really don't think that this was a fake. And even I immediately, like at that time, looked straight at her, and the way she looked at this and the way she looked at him, she was very uncomfortable, very much so. I don't believe a minute that these were fake, not at all. If you go back and listen to those texts, no woman would write that. What do you mean? Like, are you hot or something? Which ones? I don't know. my videos are the way I speak is just so delayed with you guys. My internet, I think my computer is so slow that when after I speak, you guys hear it. Hi everyone, whoever is here, whoever joined. I'm almost done. So when this is over, I have several things I want to talk about. Some analysis regarding in general regarding certain things. family dynamic analysis, relationship dynamic analysis. So stay tuned for that, because I'm waiting for this to be over, because of, as I mentioned, I don't want to go into that before the trial is still running. I mean, as this trial is still running. So after that, I will be diving into that. But also, Daniel Miran, hi Daniel, how are you? Good to see you. Today it seems like those texts came out of frustration with Genevieve, a moment of weakness per se. Yeah, exactly. I think so too, because she just did not, she just wasn't feeling appreciated. Bottom line is this: she was not feeling appreciated. She mentioned that gazillion times with Higgins, with John's text messages, to Higgins' text messages. She million times said that she does not feel appreciated. I think this, she was just so like overwhelmed. And I keep saying this in my videos: if you are also physically sick, that makes things worse. Let me tell you that. 100,000,000%. It's not justification of anything. I'm just saying that's why I keep focusing on mental health, physical health, and emotional health, because that's why my scientist total health transformation protocol exists, because it's so important. One affects the other. As I keep saying, if you're in chronic pain, if you're in chronic anxiety, if you have whatever trauma, PTSD, what have you, it's like a jumble of emotions, like all over the place. And plus she has autoimmune disease. Like, what are we talking about, right? I mean, she even said to John, like, listen, I'm not even feeling well, like my health is not in good shape, she said that. So I think it's just such a mixture of everything combined. But yeah, I also don't feel like the Higgins stuff was, she just, the way, from me, as I keep saying my videos, the way she wrote this to Higgins is because she just wanted to be talking about this, to release somehow some of these things. And I don't really think she had friends, to be honest with you. And that's why she kept saying that, I think you're like me, I think you're like me, like you can understand me, kind of thing. I'm not justifying anything, and I still think that she cheated. But with these text messages, like some of them, if she just kept it there and just like, I need to talk with somebody, and I think you are like me, and I just really feel like I can talk to you about these stuff, kind of thing, then that's fine. But then going kiss him and whatever, you're hot and whatever, no. Ria says it's 2 other cases going on right now. Daniel says defense today was amazing. Science conquers over malicious speculation. Exactly. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, the jury hopefully will say, like, oh my God, get me out of here. This is just so a total chain of nonsense, and I already know the answer, like many of us do, right? That's why I put the title as Science versus Commonwealth, like, duh, Kristen says, I think John was hard to live with his OCD. See, you probably think I'm crazy, but here's the thing. I think he was a Taurus. You're just like, you can quote me on this, that's fine. I think he was a Taurus. Why? It's not about the OCD. It's more about his like body strength, his good looks. He's attracted to beautiful women. He is very caring towards her, like with the swirling of her drink and just always like having her in a protection kind of way, like she's there and he's always like looking at her, has eyes on her, like in a protective way. And he noticed like take off shoes at my house, and that for me too. I'm a Scorpio, and Scorpio and Taurus are pretty much same. And so for me, everyone has to take off the shoes, full stop. So that's for me important too. And so that's why I understand that. Also, I mean, I understand many things about him. And that's why I think he must be have been a Taurus. I didn't even check that, but it's just my sense. And also, his house was beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful. And so his lawn, right? Very nice made, the trees like that, and very clean, very well shaped, everything well shaped. That's why I think I don't think he had OCD. I think it's just his personality, just to have everything in order and good quality, nice and so on. I understand that because I'm like that too. So I mean, I really would have loved to meet him. Really, I would have loved to meet him. I think he had some control issues that Karen couldn't deal with, and being a bachelor for so long. Yeah, Kirsten, that's why, oh my God, you literally take words out of my mouth. And that's exactly why I said today, right straight up in the beginning, I figured out their family dynamic. Not a good one. And I can 100% tell you their family dynamic, meaning the O'Keefe's dynamic, including the sister-in-law. So all of that. So that's why I said I will do a separate video on this, because I will go into some relationship aspect that might help with many people, because I also, from the people that I know around me, close to me, best friends, best, like, I don't know, a lot of friends, like close friends and relatives and what have you, it is just over and over and over again the same scenario, and I can 100% with guarantee tell you what's going on there. So I will do another video on that. Remind me on this, okay? Remind me on this. She felt used, Kirsten says. I think so too. But it's hard to believe, like it's hard to know 100% if that's like his behavior. So we have seen a lot of her behavior towards him, but of course we do not know much about his true and real reactions towards her. And anything from his side, obviously he's deceased, so it's hard to tell, like, and he was frustrated with her. So that's what I keep saying, it was a toxic dynamic, because she felt used by him and he was frustrated that she is always doing the fights. So do you see what I mean? They're just like talking like this, not like, and what I liked about is that she explained, and I love that she explained, listen, this really hurt me, you treated me bad, and then he says, I apologize, what more you want, and guys oftentimes are like this. Or it can be also be like putting under the brush, like, and that can come from the family dynamic, like putting under the carpet, like, okay, done, like, okay, I don't want to just deal with it, move on. And then she's like, wait a minute. And I understand that completely, because when I put is question there, I want the solution and I want the answer, and without the answer it's incomplete in my brain, right? I think she maybe functions like that too. When I say, for example, to you, hey man, you really hurt me, And then the person says, because of this, I was really hurt. And when the person says, okay, let's move on, I'm like, oh, what? No, wait a minute. I said to you that I was hurt because of this. Like, is that what you're just saying? Like, okay, whatever you want, just move on. No, because if there's a problem, I also would want to have the problem to be solved. And she is like me in many cases, like cognitively. She wasn't too much emotional about it. Cognitively, she just wants to have it done and then pass. I completely get that, right? And so it's hard when you open yourself up and say, listen, this hurt me, and you treated me like this, and this really hurt me. And then say, yeah, okay, let's move next question. Everybody would freak out. And imagine this would go on and on and on and on, that you always have unanswered questions, unanswered, and just like rushing to underneath the carpet. One thing, let me tell you this, for me, when someone, and I know people like that, when there's a problem, I like to solve the problem, and then after we solve the problem, I'm like a little bit like a guy, you know. I'm just like, okay, we solved it, let's move on and let's have fun again, you know. And I go freak out when people brush this under the carpet and not brave enough to face problems and just push under the carpet. I get so angry of people like this. I know a lot of people that they do that, and when they do, for example, I'm mad at you, right? And then the person brushes under the carpet and just like, as nothing has happened. You're like, no carp under the carpet. Let's solve this, because it affects, poisons further everything. It doesn't have to be a man, women, husband, wife relationship. Like with everyone you encounter, family members, neighbors, so I don't know, colleagues, boss, what have you, everybody. Doesn't matter. If there is a issue, let's say you're at work and your colleague just like total mess and smashes the entire work, and then you say like you can't do that, you know. And is there a problem, or what happened, or didn't you not understand the task, or can I help you, or what just happened? You ruined the entire 2 years work, for example. And that person like, okay, yeah, you know, next time I will be fine. Like, no. Next time, I cannot even trust you next time if I'm not knowing. You don't know the topic, you don't have experience, or didn't you understand the task, or you don't have the capability of what, or did you misunderstand the task? Like, what is it? No, oh, next time will be better. No, next time you gotta answer these 5 questions so that I know you will be able to do it. And same thing in relationships. You tell, if you don't solve the problem, what bothers you, it will go on and on and on. You ruin the relationship. You know, sometimes we need to see things more rationally, on the rational side, you know. Oh my God, so many questions, so many, chats, hold on. Yes, also her being sick and all, it's very sad. I believe people treat her less than, which is horrible. Ria, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. I think she was in that environment, and I really, for the last two case, I mean, hearing, I was thinking, I really hope that she will never ever have anything to do with them anymore, with all of them, none of them. I really hope she will just move away, far, far away, and never ever even like text message, hi, how are you? No, get away, move away, because she was so lonely. I think John and her was like such an outsider. They didn't fit. They just had themselves, and that's when also the toxic dynamic comes in, because it's just they are just the outsiders, and they didn't belong to anything. I do not believe a minute she had any friends. Any friends. Imagine that you are so desperate and cannot even have anyone to talk to, then you go to Higgins. You got to be kidding me. You know? I do not believe for a millisecond that she was attracted to him. She just wanted to talk. But that went out of awry, like, quickly. But she just doesn't have friends. Yes, like a loner. Rita. Rita. Oh, there's a Rita here. Hi, Rita. How are you? I love your commentary. So great. Thank you. Your professionalism is fantastic. Most of these professionals have not looked or presented themselves appropriately. You're so sweet, Rita. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Daniel says Karen Reed was seeking comfort, and agree. In Canton, she was alone. She obviously wasn't wrong, considering how literally everyone turned on her at the first appointment. Oh my God, Daniel, 100%. You could, I mean, I couldn't say it better. You summed it up, because didn't you see, like, the moment that she literally were on her, right? Like, on her, I want her in jail kind of attitude. I just cannot believe this. It's just so, I mean, it's not that we need to like her. It's just honesty. And this is the truth. People were like on her right away. You're right. You're totally right. I totally agree with you. In the matter of moment, they were just at the, as you just said, first opportunity, right? Yeah, Daniel, you follow astrology. That's amazing. Yeah, watch my channel. But that's what I'm saying. It's not the fake spirituality, fake YouTube, fake tarot and astrology channels. Like, from my view and understanding is completely different. And so I'll be happy to talk about that, and join my Sunday lives, because that's more on a different angle, that I talk more about ourselves. And then this is a little bit different. Every Sunday, I do this for years. And yes, I do look about astrology, like, since really young ages, but more so since more than 2 decades, like 20 years or so. And also, I do tarot. I love it. And so, but in a totally different way. But right now, I mean, also like more than 2 decades. But that's why, because I understand how it works, I'm getting so pissed at these fake spiritual tarot channels and astrology channels, and just make SHIT up, It has nothing to do with spirituality, zero. It's just money making, SHIT, So, yeah. Join my Sunday lives, then you will love it. You will love it. Taurus can be stubborn, very dedicated, very much so. Stubborn like crazy. And see, that's why, I mean, it can be hard because oftentimes, if a Taurus says that's it, it's hard to just really change that person's mind. It's pretty much impossible. It's like a brick wall. And it can be hard. And when I do a lot of psychology analysis also on people's, and I'm always 100% accurate because I involve many angles into it, because I understand the whole shebang of the entire body. Spiritual, emotional, physical, mental, all together. Like my scientist total health transformation protocol is covering all of it. And I help myself and others with that, helped myself, saved my own life, and with others, and doctors are literally shocked. And so also without medication, zero medication. And I have the ability to integrate all of this together and still heal people, you know. So it's just a lot of experience, knowledge, reading, own experimental analysis, all of that. So it's just not cookie cutting system. It's not. And that's why I passionately do these videos, to help people to see it on variety of angles. Is not a cookie cutter system. Nothing is. Nothing is. And so that's why it's important to have the total analysis. So, okay. Kristen, yes, he's very affectionate, yes. I'm a Scorpio rising, haha. Go Scorpio! I have 5 planets in Scorpio, so I'm like the full-blown Scorpio. Everything is in its place. Yes, exactly. Yes, O'Keefe dynamic. He was so handsome and loving. Oh my God, don't get me started. He was whenever I do the thumbnails of the videos and see his face, my heart burns. Like, ugh, when I look in like his face, in his eyes, I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying inside, you know. Yeah, he was so handsome. So he's a Taurus in my mind. Couldn't communicate. Exactly. Kirsten says couldn't communicate 100%. They had severe communication issues, you know. My husband does that. Yeah. Doesn't like to resolve things and wants to let it go. Yeah. So guys oftentimes are like this, right? Like, you know, let's fight and then move on next day. And so that's why I said I'm like a guy, you know. But for me, I resolve it and then I don't even think about it, and then can be happy with that person next day, and it's fine because I solved the problem cognitively, mentally, right? But then if you just keep pushing under the carpet, oh my God, like nothing will be solved. Nothing. Do you know who are like these? Pisces. Sorry, it's true. Pisces are like that too, a lot. Because Pisces just like, they don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, you know. Everything is ha 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 ha. Like, you know. So it's difficult if you have people in, you know, surrounding, and you just want answers. You don't want to fight. You just want answers. Like, why did you do this? You know, why? I can help you. Tell me why you did this, you know. I totally get that. I just want an answer. so that we don't repeat this, or we can work on it, or everything will be fine after that. But if you just like hit rock, it accumulates inside. Let me tell you that. It's like I suffocate. It's almost like it's like here, because someone blocks it, like I can't even go through anything. When a person blocks it off, push on the carpet, and then everything is fine, it just accumulates. And imagine, and that's why it is so important to release that, because once it goes inside and accumulates, I guarantee you it pops out somewhere. I just don't want to scare you, but scientifically and medically, it's the truth. It pops out with stroke, it pops out with heart diseases, other types. I don't want to scare you, but I'm just saying be cautious, because it's the truth. That's why when it's too much inside of you and you can't get it out, it is just has a very strong effect on the body. That's why I keep telling you, go to my playlist, Dr. Ayguen lectures, and there is a video, very comprehensive, unhealthy relationships make you ill. I dive deeper into all 6 sections, and I have a workbook associated with that. You can do your own relationship analysis and how the dynamic is. You can find that all linked. Also, the links are below, so definitely watch those, and also connected the workbook. I highly recommend you to do that, like to everybody. Men are from Mars and women are from Mars. Men are from Mars and not Venus, yeah. And Tauruses are from Venus too. Taurus and Librans. Don't you think they are drunk to deal with things? Oh my God. Good point, They exactly. I mean, Karen, that's exactly what I was thinking of Karen. John, I don't think he was drinking so much. I think he was very health conscious. And that's another Taurus thing. Very health conscious, sports, athletic, and dynamic, young looking. That's also a lot Taurus, like taking care of the body. I don't think John was a big drinker. But Karen, oh my God, she was drinking her problems down. I think so, 100%. I think she is just lonely. They were all jealous of Karen's look and intelligence. 100%. I even have my first ever video on this, first and second video, and maybe the third. I think all 3. The first 3 is about, this case is about jealousy and hate. Watch those videos. It's May 13 was my first video. First 3 videos are, I'm saying, this case about jealousy and hatred. Full stop. Oh yeah, join next Sunday. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Oh my God, Leo's 100% stubborn. Oh God, yeah. But not like so Aries, like all the ones with the horns. Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. But I mean, Aries is, but the top, and Capricorns too, but the top, Taurus. No one can beat Taurus and stubbornness. Leos are different. They are just more fiery, and they not so much stubborn, but they just like go after what they were fiery. And when you cross a Leo, they turn into a Leo. They can do that. Oh my God. When you cross, they're very, very loving, big heart, very loving, caring. Oh my God. Oh my God. But when you cross a Leo, they raw. Very, very much so. Daniel, and you are a Scorpio, very, very intuitive. Health, well-being are linked to state of mind, spiritual balance, 100%. Exactly. And so, I mean, if you join my Sunday lives, you will see that that's why I keep saying, you know, hi, if you don't know me, I can see the future, you know, because everything I say is just literally the next day in the news. Everything I say literally in the Sunday lives, I say something, 10 minutes later, everything is just right there. It's just for years, every week for years, since I actually, since the 90s, I was like telling things, but at that time I predicted the technology and science, what will happen back in the 90s when I was in college, and I said, you know, this will happen in technology, this will happen with DNA, this will happen with insurance companies, this will happen in technology. At that time, 5 years later, 10 years later, this happened, right? And now, let me tell you this, like last several years, it was more like a year later, 2 years, 4 years later. Now, and then like last couple of years, it was like every 2 days later, 3 days later. So I was like, and then I was doing the YouTube videos at that time. I'm like, oh my God, I literally said this. Oh my God, I literally said this. And now it's literally every day. Whatever I say, next day is in the news. Didn't you notice right here? I literally do this live, and whatever the hell I'm talking about here, next day it's been said in the court. Literally. I mean, and then I come in the evening and say, didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? Also, for example, for people, I am a natural BS detector. Like beep, 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 beep. Like miles and miles away. I just need to look at picture. I just need to look at pictures. I can on a bzzz, like a scanner immediately. Like this zero falseness, like 100% accuracy, because I just have this natural ability to. That's why I do a lot of these analysis, because it's just so, like, to me, like boom, right, boop, 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 you know, it's just so obvious to me. And when I see sometimes on channels these body language people, and I'm like, oh no, this is ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about? No, it's not because of that, it's because of this, you know. So it's just for me like a brain training. It's not even a brain training, it's just natural to me, and that's why it's easy for me to integrate all of this together, you know, like a combo. And that makes it so unique, in my opinion, to be able to do this analysis and in accuracy. And that's why I just love to do this, and that's why I keep saying it, you know. I can be such like a good FBI agent or like a CSI, what have you, because it's just, I can spot liars like a millisecond, naturally, like, you know. There was someone in my 2 weeks ago or so, or one of my early, I think one of my earliest videos about this case, was someone said in the comments, like a good FBI candidate, agent candidate. Which I was like, yes, exactly, you know. Oh my god. 100% agree. Unhealthy relationships, resentment, and anger make you sick. Wow, you're super Scorpio. Yes, I'm a super Scorpio, like ultra Scorpio. Ria says, once I saw that happened last night, I was scared to see that his family could be like behind closed doors. Oh my goodness, I really cry for what they really happened, Officer John. What? It's Ria, can you tell me what happened yesterday? I don't know what happened. You said this. Well, what happened? I'm very curious. Let me know. Because what do you mean? Oh my god. Ria, JO blood level was 0.3 at the autopsy, which is insane. Everyone was drinking. Ria, I so agree. The one that really breaks my heart is John's father's. I worry about him having a heart attack. He looks like he's lost. He looks very, very sick. I know exactly. And do you know what I was thinking? Like, where are you? Who takes care of their children? Like, Paul's children. They are little, aren't they? And his job. I don't know. Kirsten says, Ria, so. Oh, yeah. Kristen, I read John was drinking a lot too. Really? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I believe you. Same here. I always feel what was going to happen. Me, Sun, Asagi, a rising moon, Cancer, Mars, Scorpio, Jupiter in Cancer. I absolutely tell you are so gifted. That's what drew me in. Thank you so much, Daniel. You're so sweet. Thank you so, so much. And because you are a Sagi, I know you are saying the truth. Sagis are the truth seekers. So funny. I'm a Sagi. Oh my god, you're a Sagi too, Ria. Oh my god. Kristen, yes, he looks like a good father and man, but he's surrounded by so much negativity. Oh my god, Daniel, you guys have to stick with the next, I'm not sure next, but after this case is over, I will be doing the dynamic that I figured out right away. I would 100% guarantee the O'Keefe family's dynamic is just so obvious. It wasn't, I mean, I don't want to say too much right now, but I definitely want to do a video, but after this case is closed, not now. Outside waterfall. Ria, yay for us, haha. So outside a waterfall, what is that? Like, you mean outside of waterfall? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes, definitely. I will do the final dynamic. So, Ria, Kirsten, are you guys saying that after the waterfall, something happened? Somebody did something to John? Is that what you guys saying? Yes, outside the waterfall. So, what happened outside the waterfall? Because they were driving together. Remember, they were in the car together when Heather, like the three were in the car, and she saw that there's a man and women in the car, and then they blinked and they were just passing, going into Fairview, Cedar Crest, right? So he was in the car with Karen together. So what happened in the bar outside of the waterfall? I'm Aquarius! Yay! Kirsten! Oh my god! Scorpios and Aquas, let me tell you this, we understand each other the most. Oh my god, I understand you so much. Oh my god. You guys are amazing. So tell me guys, I think my internet is like, my computer is so slow that it delays, but can you tell me guys what you're saying about outside the waterfall? What happened outside the waterfall? Last night at waterfall. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? I have absolutely no idea. I was working like a maniac, so I have no idea what happened. Let me put this dude away and just put the stuff up here. Last night at waterfall. What happened? I don't know nothing about this. Can someone tell me what happened at the waterfall last night? And Jill Dines attacked him too and stole his phone. They got the whole family there to intimidate Turtle Boy cops and summons to court. It happened last night to an independent journalist who had been calling them out. He was assaulted by two people. Yes, exactly. Hi all. Hi Amber, how are you? You're missed here. Thank you so much for being here. Last night the Owlbirds attacked Turtle Boy? I mean, Turtle Boy was already away from the court. Like, he was ordered to stay away from the court, from the court. So what more they want? And who is Jill Daniels? Who's Jill Daniels? It was really bad. They all found out he was there and showed up to harass him. They came all together? Oh my god, they shoot themselves in the leg, because if they all come together, then this shows they're like a pack of wolves and they're just attacking. That shows exactly what is being, they literally prove it then. It's such a mistake during the case, because it shows that they all are a family acting together, everything together. Oh my god, such a mistake by them. Oh my god. I have is that on YouTube? I have absolutely no idea about this. Never saw it at all. Here's the thing though. I want to I here's what I say about Turtle Boy. I saw one of his videos after he was ordered to be out of the court. I had no idea who he was at all. Zero idea, zero clue. Then I saw one of his videos, and in his live stream, I saw a video where he was harassing the boyfriend of what Albert, the daughter of Brian Albert. What's her name? I forgot, but her boyfriend. So he was hanging out in a park, and then he was literally, the Turtle Boy was harassing him, but not in a journalistic way. I mean, he was just literally harassing him. I don't think that's normal. And everyone in the comments was like, what is he doing? Like, you know, as a sane person, it's just like, it's not journalism where you just like, what happened? What did happen? Just tell me. He was literally like harassing him. And he wasn't just quitting, he was just on and on and on and on and on. And then after that video, I saw one of his videos, live streams. And I was like, I don't know, like almost as if he just can't shut up. Like an ADHD or something, not sure. He was like all over the place and like this weird, like a child almost, like out of control child like. I was like, what is this, you know? I'm not saying anyone just gives the right to attack anybody, but it has to be on both sides. I mean, you cannot walk around and tell that you are a journalist while you keep harassing people. That's not journalism. I don't know what the hell he did that they attacked him. No, that doesn't give a right to anybody attacks anybody, but it doesn't also give the right for him to attack anyone also under journalism. That's not journalism. That's crap. No one has the right to harass anybody. The case is not over. Even if she will be acquitted, I really hope that the case will continue, and then we will find out who did this to John, and then they go to jail, and that's that. And so, I mean, I understand that he was active in bringing this case into public attention. I get that, but it does not give anybody right to just use under journalism do that. I really don't think, I mean, to be fair, we can't do that. Nobody can do that to nobody, to anyone. That's what I'm thinking. Bag of balls. The Nagels were there too. Chris Albert, Colin Albert, etc. Turtle Boy is very extreme, but he wasn't doing anything to them. Oh, he was just there, like doing nothing, not putting the camera. He was just there drinking. Why you are hanging around there? Like, why do you go there? For example, for me, it creeps the hell out of me to take the train. I'm just so curious, honestly. I keep thinking like maybe we should just take the train and just go there and just like look at and take pictures and show it to you guys, to the house, like to the area, because I'm pretty sure it's small. It's not like gigantic as it looks, because these outside the suburbs are small streets, small thing, everything is like together, right? It looks huge, but it's not. So I was accusing just maybe I should go there, just look around, you know, just like take pictures and go away. And I was like, no way in hell I'm gonna do that, because it creeps the heck out of me. Like, I don't even know what kind of conditions are there, who I will be running into. Who will protect me there? Who will protect me if something would happen to me? Nobody. So that's why I'm saying, just why are you there? I don't know, guys. Just yes, you got this attention to the court, to the public, to the media. Just be careful. And I do not think that they did themselves a favor, because they will try to justify this, that they are attacking themselves because they are so innocent. I think the case will be followed, will be continued. The FBI is still working on this. I don't think it's smart. I don't think at all. I don't think he should have gone to the waterfall with court going on. 100%. 100%. Well, why are you there? Like, just wait. That's what I'm saying with the ADHD. It's just like he can't just stop it. He just always active for something. I mean, we got it. Just like calm down for a sec. He jeopardized it. Why he's trying to, in his mind, he's trying to help or something, not sure, but he's jeopardizing everything. So now you are dismissed from the court. Is that a good thing? It's a terrible thing. So he's not helping at all. I think he's just cannot just shut up, just stop it. Like almost as if like overactive ADHD or something like that. I don't know. Daniel says harassment is unacceptable always. I think he's very frustrated because of all the injustice, but still not acceptable. Yeah, exactly. Well, the Alberts have cases pending against him, and now he has this against them. It's awful. I know. I know. It's just a mistake. It's just such a mistake. Now, why do you give this to their hands? I'm telling you, he's not helping at all with his actions. It's just he gives more feeding to their hand. It's such a mistake, man. Oh my God. It makes him look like he was trying to poke the bear. Yes, I don't know why he was there. There are so many places to eat, but troublemakers side of best of him. Exactly. It's just not good. He's not helping at all. He is rough around edges, but oh my, they were vile and saying horrible things to him and his girlfriend. It was like they were trying to provoke him. Oh my God. But what he also did, when you said, Amber, that you were trying to provoke him, he was provoking literally the boyfriend of Albert's daughter. What's her name? I forgot. You know, he was literally like, huh, like this. And he's just like, let me alone, you know, I'm standing here. This is a park and I'm standing here. Like, what do you want from me? And so he even said that, you ask me if you can talk to me, and I agreed. But then as you want to talk, you open up the camera, the video camera. And I didn't want that. And he has every right for that. And he even agreed to talk to him. He said, you approached me and you wanted to talk to me, and I said yes, but then you turn on the camera, which I don't want. It's not right, guy. It's just, I think both he just shouldn't have done it at all. Yeah, I wouldn't let go. And I feel like energy there was really bad. Oh my god. Very bad, Daniel. You are so correct. I agree. I think feds are invested. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if people trying to dismantle the case act like supporters at the same time disrupting. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying was such a bad mistake. Like, go elsewhere. Like, in the entire Massachusetts, you just go there, you know? At least not now. Oh, man. It's to me so obvious that nothing good can come from that place. Just thinking about it gives me a bad feeling. Exactly. Oh my god, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm so freaked out about even taking the train and just go there and just look at it. Like, oh my god, it creeps the heck out of me. I think there's some dark history there, maybe going back to the 13 colonies. No, please do not go there at all. I know exactly, right, Ria? I just freaked the hell out of me. Like Salem with trials or something. Oh my god. Salem? If you go to Salem, Massachusetts, oh my god, it's like a witch city, right? Like Massachusetts, Halloween, everyone goes to Halloween there, the witch city. Let me tell you, you feel like you're on a witch a village. And there's even a museum. There's a museum, and it's the witch museum or something, or Salem museum, I don't know. So you go in there and it's like historical, where they make like it's in a room, and they close the lights, turn off the lights, and they are just like playing with some I don't know, some puppets, not puppets, but just like some figures there, and the lights go on, and then there is somebody talking, and they're just making the voiceover. And it's about how the witches were burned alive. And I have a video on that. I have a video on my channel, like from 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, about, I talked about the history and how the witches in the in the Middle Age, where the witches were burned alive. And also when they came over to Massachusetts, the Brits came over, the witches were also burned there, right? And so then they're just like doing these voiceovers, and they were like, it's a museum open for kids at all ages, and they were like tiny little kids. And the room is dark, and then the lights go on, and then there are these puppets, and they're just like adults speaking on the background and doing like the voiceovers. And then these witches, as they get burned, they are screaming like, oh my god, they're screaming as they burn. I was like, what the heck is this? It creeped the heck out of me. It was just so brutal and so creepy, and like, what is all of this? And I looked at the kids. When that was all I could, like, I was like, ah. When I got out there, I wrote down in this box of the comments boxes, like, what is this? This is open for children. This is like so unhealthy, creepy, disgusting, brutal. Like, how can you make this open for all the old ages? There are kids inside. This is crazy. I never forgotten about, I mean, I never forget this, like a trauma, like, oh my god, like, yeah, how they scream, oh my god. It's just, I mean, and you go literally, you feel like you are these dark, dark houses with dark roofs and stuff. Like literally, you are in another century. Dark, everything is dark, and so I don't know. It's just interesting when in Halloween to go there, but I don't know. It's kind of like. Uh, okay, so I got to go soon. I'm over time so much because I have to still work, and it's just getting it's so nice to chat with you guys. You're so sweet. Hold on. Let me see this. The bragging about the movie deals and money he's going to make off this case, it makes me sick. Who is bragging about making movie about this? Who? Turtle Boy. They have money drives going on. Supposedly for Karen Reed, however, they're doing giveaways and no money goes to her. Kathleen, and yes, it was horrible the way he harassed Tristan. You saw that too, Kristen? Yes. That was the first movie, I mean not movie, the first video I've ever seen about Turtle Boy, and I was like, whoa, no. So many channels are doing this. Let me tell you this. I said in the beginning of as you know, in this video, it sickens me. It sickens me. Over the weekend, I run into brand new channels and doing like this cartoons and like this laughters and this gifs and stuff. What have we become? This is just so disgusting. It makes me sick to see this. People are so greedy. See, that's what I'm saying. This is dangerous. That's why I'm doing these sociological analysis, because this shows zero empathy. Zero empathy. And when there is zero empathy, this means you can be capable of anything. Do you really think, like, tell me one single murderer who has empathy? There is no empathy. Zero. I'm not saying these are murders, but I'm saying, like, that's why on pretty much all of my videos I talk about narcissism and my sociological analysis of we becoming like a rocket, like going upwards, exponentially growing narcissistic society. That's social media makes it worse, because we are have zero empathy of nothing. Making funs, making gifts, and like, you know, like of Karen Reed trial, like new channels popped up. It's just so disgusting. It's just so disgusting. Zero empathy, and that worries me a lot from the societal perspective, because imagine an exponentially growing narcissistic society with zero empathy. And the amount of children murder cases, it is out of control. Literally, at the moment of the arguments, there was this case with the baby was being killed, murdered, and the other one injured, the twin 6 weeks old baby, by a clinical psychologist PhD student. Get that? Just unbelievable. The power, the empathy, the greed, that I have power over the innocent. It's just unbelievable. That's why it is so important to talk about this, but from a truth and honest angle, instead of just like, just to really say the truth, whatever it is. When people don't like it, who cares? It's the truth, right? You don't harass. You heard the case of Karen. They hurt themselves, plus everybody shoots each other's legs. And so it's just unbelievable. Ria, oh no, he kept the money. Rocco and LTD to give Karen the money. Please don't go alone. It's super creepy. Oh, I will never go. Cantor was settled in 1630. Wow. Wasn't this right away? We knew that right away when the remark was made by Matt McCabe about the Chinese house. That was everything we needed to know. And I'm so happy they brought it up. That was everything we needed to know about this, about them, how they see the world, with what eyes they see the world, right? For me, that was just like, okay, done. How horrible. Yeah. I don't like that stuff, like Kuoji boards. I don't want that dark side near me. Exactly. Daniel, seriously, how eerie. Kirsten, yes, and many of these families have been there since then. The Alberts and company, yeah. Again, like the Chinese house, right? I have to go to Salem. Oh my god. Have a great night, everyone. Lots of love. Take care and see you next time. Bye, Daniel. So good to see you here. See you next time. It was disgusting to see them get money, then say a portion will go to Karen, but I'll have bills too. Wow. Free Karen Reed, by the way, how Polly, she's acquitted tomorrow. It's so disheartening. Pray for Karen tomorrow. So greedy, it's an understatement. Yes, Kristen. Okay, guys, thank you so much for everyone who is here, and I love you guys. You guys are just so amazing, and I'm so happy that we can do these open conversations and honest and truthful and just seeing on all angles without any sides and just be able to discuss it. I love it so much, and I'm so happy to be able to do these videos for you and together discussing all of this, and it's just so nice. I really like it a lot. I appreciate you all, and let's see what will happen tomorrow. And I mean, tomorrow they will be starting deliberation, but I really think the deliberation time will be short. This week, I think in the next couple of days they will come to a conclusion. But let's hope and pray that nothing is being tinted, because I mean, Okay, I don't want to talk too much. Again, I'm thinking everybody's watching, so uh, let's just stop it here without saying too much. And I really was hoping that many people don't talk about so much, because um, the outside people watch these videos and then they can affect the jury. And that's what I noticed today, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my god, maybe we should not even talk, you know? But of course, it's just me. I'm like, from all of these channels which they talk nonstop, anyway. But many people don't even do analysis, just a recap, and I don't even understand the point of doing recaps. Like, what's the point? Just watch the trial. Like, what are you watching with the recaps? Anyway, thank you, Kristen, thank you, Amber. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. So appreciate you. Also, members, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, for likes, share, comments, and your amazing comments. I love your comments and your likes, subscriptions, and all of that. Thank you so much. There's so many great videos after when this is over, because I have so many things to talk about. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Bye. If I can close this, oh my god. I can't even close this. Seriously? Oh my god, I can't close this. Oh my god, I can't literally close this. I can't close it. Oh my god. Okay, my computer is just black right now.